Hey guys, I've got a guy that I saw back at Dick's Creek, him and his buddy, and they're split up now just because of an injury or feeling sick, I believe. Go ahead and give us your trail name again.
It's Tyler.
Tyler.
No trail name right now.
You
I
don't
don't
have
want to
it?
say just Tyler.
And you were Tyler. You were Tyler back then, and you're still Tyler.
That is. That's the truth.
And you're separated from your buddy because you had a little virus or some kind of sickness.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Unsure. Just wasn't feeling too well. Was stuck on the ceramic throne for a little bit. Lost a good bit of weight. So took a trip to the doctor. Got a round of antibiotics. I was already down like 14 pounds at that point. So I figured it was best to sit still, let the antibiotics do their thing. So I probably sat 2 days on top of this, so it was like 5 days collectively before I got back on the trail, and then I started my Smokies adventure then and kept rock and rolling since.
So you actually got sick right before the Smokies at Fontana Village, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then you took a few days off. And you got back in. How long did it take you to go through the Smokies? Did you go all the way through, or did you get off at Newfound Gap?
I actually went all the way through. I did the Smokies in 4 days. Yeah, and just pushed on right through.
Wow,
You know?
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it was, I mean, it was like a 17, and then I got up for Klingman's on the sunrise, and then so I had like all day to hike at that point. So then I did like 20 that day, and then 23 out to like Davenport Gap.
Wow. Now, did you stop at Standing Bear, or what did you do to get some more food to go in?
That is when I met another lady who was already orchestrated a shuttle. And so, you know, just one of those weird things that the trail just works out. So I run into her about right when I'm going to Davenport Gap. So I hopped in with her and got shuttled into Newport and split a room with a gentleman I also met on the trail, and then resupplied and then bounced right back
Then
out.
you made it into Hot Springs.
Yes,
and
sir.
you was able to come in where we were. I think they got your picture on that Hot Springs. How'd you think? What do you think about Hot Springs?
I loved it. I mean, it's always an impression to be made because it's the first town that we actually get to walk right through. And definitely one of my favorite parts about this experience is seeing the small town America. It's just like, how do you not love going into a local restaurant and getting a local menu, craft brew beer, and everything? It's the whole 10 yards, man. It's wonderful, isn't it?
What's been the best thing about being out here so far, Tyler?
Sense of freedom.
Freedom?
Freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, who's deciding my schedule? Me. How do I want to attack this? Me. And I was like, I'm picking it, and I get to make all the decisions.
And you're carrying your house on your back, so.
You are. I mean, everything you need, but then I guess that's what's always so surprising is that you don't really need much, and just some grub and somewhere to lay down.
Tyler, did you quit a job to do this, or are you in between jobs, or what?
In a mix. I technically stepped away from my job, but we'll see what happens. The door's open for me to go back. You know.
But would you think you'd go in the same field? Or you think you might change fields?
I'm indifferent, truthfully, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Indifferent, yeah.
Okay.
Because I've met some good people, and then you'd be surprised. It's just how opportunity seems to fall in your lap sometimes, and then
Yeah.
it makes you think about those decisions and contemplate. And
I understand that. I see my battery's going dead, so I'm going to ask you to tell me who you want to say hello to before we say bye for you.
if anyone, I'll say hey to my mom, because I bet she'll actually find us somehow, knowing her. And
I hope
love you,
she
Mom.
does. I hope she finds it. All right, Tyler, God bless every step between here and Katahdin. I hope we catch you up the trail.
Absolutely. Thank you, man.